Welcome back to another episode of LOREsabers, where we open up lightsaber products and review them for the lore. This episode's lightsaber is the YODA toy lightsaber from the Disney Store. So yes, most Disney Store locations are all closed down, but there's still a few, and I got this one from the Disney Store in Times Square in New York City, where I live. But if you do not have a local Disney store, you can also get this online on shopdisney.com. It's $32.99, so a $33 lightsaber. Kind of pricey for a toy lightsaber, so we're gonna see here if it's really worth your money spending $33 on this toy YODA lightsaber. This was a no-brainer purchase for me because I actually have not a single YODA lightsaber product in my collection, so I honestly just wanted to have the YODA lightsaber hilt. It would make a fine addition to my collection. I really just got it for the hilt because the hilt looks pretty good. It's also pretty cool how it comes with a belt clip, and it even has, just like it does in the movie, a cover tech wheel on YODA's lightsabers. So if you've seen an episode of LOREsabers before, you'll know that my favorite lightsabers to collect are ones that have the blade already inside the hilt. I go on about it a lot, so if you haven't seen any of our other LOREsabers videos, check those out right up there. But for example, my favorite lightsabers are honestly these old retro lightsabers that just have a plastic blade. I'm not a huge lightsaber replica collector. I'm a simple man just making his way through the galaxy with these plastic lightsabers that have a blade in the hilt. I've got a lot of them. Here's a quick little compilation. So those are the type of lightsabers that I like to collect the most. Whether they're cheap, expensive, I don't care. I just love when the blade is already inside the hilt. In this case, it's just like a typical fighting lightsaber or replica lightsaber where the blade is just a full piece that you have to attach inside. So that's not going to be the case here. I've already accepted and understand that. I'm still, I think, going to like this lightsaber just simply because it's one of my favorite hilts, which is YODA's lightsaber. It's such a small little lightsaber. This is like the children's toy great value version of those Galaxy's Edge lightsabers, which makes sense. This is made by Disney. You could get this on Shop Disney. The mechanism to plug it in honestly looks very similar to the Savi's Workshop lightsabers or the Legacy lightsabers that you could get at Galaxy's Edge. This will be a cool test. Like, say your kid wants one of those really fancy lightsabers in the park, but you don't want to spend $200+. You could spend $33 instead, and they might not even know the difference. So right off the bat, we have it open. It feels really good in the hand. You have these plastic ridges here that give it a good gripping feeling. It really looks like YODA's lightsaber because YODA's lightsaber has this thing, and this thing does look like it's breakable and can easily break off in play or battle or whatever you plan on doing with it, but it really won't. It's rubbery. It's like rubbery and plasticky. You can like bend it, and like it's not going to easily break off. It still could, not sure, but I don't think it will. You have this light right here, which lights up on YODA's actual lightsaber, so I'm gonna be really curious to see if this lights up as well. And if you do push the button, it backfires because the blade isn't in there, which is really cool. I like that effect. That's exactly what the Savi's lightsabers do as well. The lightsabers in Galaxy's Edge. If you don't have a blade and you turn it on, it just sort of sparks, but doesn't actually turn on. So I'm in the regular on mode now. Let's see if it does that in the demo mode, because that's what you would press just to try it out in the store. So right. That's cool. So in the store, you get the full sound, even though the blade's not in, because obviously it's packaged without the blade. But it does automatically turn off. It gives you a little bit of the sounds, and it gives you a little bit of the vibration. I felt the hilt vibrate, which was really cool, actually. None of the lightsabers at Galaxy's Edge vibrate. So I liked it. Felt good. the switch here can either be an on position, demo position, or just off position in case you just don't want this accidentally turning off. Say you have it on your belt. And speaking of belt, we have our belt clip right here, which kind of just feels like a cheap little piece of plastic. It says Star Wars on it, and let's just see how this goes in. So obviously there's your CoverTech wheel, and let's see, does it just clip right in? Okay, so it doesn't clip in like it does with the more expensive lightsabers, with the Savis or Legacy lightsabers at the parks, but that's sturdy. That's feeling pretty sturdy, and it just comes right out. That's cool. I wish it had like a clipping mechanism, because like that would sound cool and be like really addicting to put in there like it is with the other ones. This is just sliding in, just plastic sliding into plastic, so nothing super special there, but you can totally wear this on your belt. I'm glad they included this feature. That's just really cool, like really cool for kids to walk around the park wearing their cheaper, great value Galaxy's Edge lightsaber. And it also makes sense because there is no YODA Legacy lightsaber, so if you wanted a Disney Parks, Disney Store, Disney YODA lightsaber, this is sort of your only option. So for now, if they come out with a Legacy lightsaber for YODA, I will be there the next day. Alright, so now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's take the blade, which, you know, it is a solid green. It's unmistakably green, which looks good, and it's a really bright green, and honestly I like it because it totally does the trick. Even if you don't want to have the sounds and the lights and the battery on, you could just kind of have this as a plastic lightsaber. You all know how much I love plastic lightsabers. So let's screw this on in. I think it should screw in just like the Galaxy's Edge ones. You place it in, and then you twist. Yeah, that mechanism feels a lot like the Galaxy's Edge lightsabers. Let me do it again. Twist to take it out. Yeah, it feels really similar. This just feels like a cheaper plastic version of it, but I wouldn't say it's super cheap. Like, it's doing a pretty good job here. You place it in, you push it down, and you twist. And now it's in there for good. Now, let's turn it on. I'll do one with the lights on first, and then I'll turn the lights off after. Okay, it's flickering. It has a little bit of smooth swing, but nothing like your crazy expensive replica lightsabers. Now let's try a clash. Yeah. That's spot on. Now let's see it come down. Nice. Okay. This product, immediately I give it the rating of premium. I love how the light gradually comes up and gradually comes down like it does with the more expensive lightsabers, but this one's only 30 bucks. Look at that. So, lights are off, here it goes. I am super impressed with this lightsaber. I highly recommend it. Really, for only 30 bucks, you're getting a lot here. You're getting kind of really what the Savi's lightsabers and the Legacy lightsabers feels like. YODA's lightsaber feels really good in the hand. You wouldn't really expect that because it's so small, but like, honestly, this is a great lightsaber to even just like practice lightsaber tricks without being worried that you're going to break a really expensive lightsaber. This is like super cheap. It's plastic, but it's good. It's good, and it looks really good. The light comes all the way to the top. That never happens. The light is all the way to the top. It has a great flickering effect. It has a great clash effect. And it comes down gradually. It goes up gradually. It's premium. It's premium. This is great. My last lightsaber review, if you saw that, was those stupid plastic lightsabers that they're selling in Target. This was a big win in comparison to those. I'm impressed. Oh yes, does this light up? It doesn't, but that's okay. I'm forgiving that light for not lighting up. It's there for special effect. and it's just there for the hilt to look as accurate as possible by making this as cheap as possible. Premium product. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and then you'll see me next time when we're reviewing lightsabers and other products from even Marvel, Star Wars, Pokemon, for the lore. Cool. Alright, let's try it with the lights off.